I first learned about Christian Academy of Guatemala when my husband was looking for a place to go and teach. I am the head librarian, and I have 4 or 5 ladies work under me to do story time, catalog books, and do resource for teachers. We put out a yearbook every year, so I sort of advise that. I am a class advisor, which we have for the high school. You become a class advisor and you follow them all the way through their 4 years and help them with projects and everything that they do throughout the year. I took on the role as career counselor, so now I do for our high school career counseling for all the students and multitude of other things. So the heartbeat of Christian Academy of Guatemala, I think, is the students. Everything is done to promote for them education, spiritual life, a social life. Of course, as social media spreads out, they have more contacts throughout the world. But when we first came, most of the students, this was who they were in contact with. This is who they talked to every day. This is who they worship with. So now it's like we can keep in touch more around the world. But the heartbeat is all towards the students. This school, which many people, when we go talk to them, is about 60% Northern American, US, Canada, about 30% Korean, which was a surprise to us when we came, and then the rest Guatemalan and other countries. Families are here to do mission work. Some of the families are here as businesses. Sometimes they combine both of them here. Since I'm in contact with students from class of 2009 all the way up, I keep in contact, and they are all over the world, out there as pastors, as missionaries themselves, in businesses, trying to do a Christian ethics and stuff like that. So they're all over. Discipleship, though we have discipleship groups, I think every teacher, staff member that is here disciples. They have personal relationships with the students. They can talk straight on to the students about things that they see, because you know them so well, you can tell when they're not quite walking right with the Lord or things are bothering them, and it's just their whole daily walk and talk with the students that is actually the discipleship here. We're on Facebook, we have a web page, and getting involved besides prayer is just thinking about coming. No matter what position you have in the States or what you do, you can probably do it here as a teacher. Come as a business person, you could be doing accounting. Come as a tradesman, there's all kinds of things to do. A lot of people think you need to know the language to come. I've been here 9 years, I know no Spanish because I teach in English all day long. But I get around fine. So it's not like you shouldn't let language keep you away. It's cheap to live here, so you shouldn't let money keep you away. You should let God lead you here, because I need you. I enjoy the kids. I'm with them all day long from 7 till 5, and so that's why I do it. Just being with them, they talk at me all day long. I was going to say, one of our students just got accepted to the National Orchestra here in Guatemala. So, you know, that's a really big deal for him and how he'll fit that in. Some of our students have played with the national soccer team in Guatemala, which is a really big deal because soccer is a big thing in South America and Central America. So our students are not only involved only in CAG, but they go out in the community and do different things. We try to have different electives. If a parent has a specialty, we've had aviation, ground teaching here, plus the usual cooking and sewing and different things like that. We're looking at having like a healthcare, childcare curriculum next year for some of the students. Are looking at opening orphanages and things like that. So, you know, what kind of things do they have to do that? So I would feel like my husband say, come. You know, take the step, come. If you're doing the stuff in the US, you can do it here. If you're doing the stuff in Korea, you can do it here. If you're doing it anywhere else, God is using you, He can use you here. You don't have to God will use you wherever He puts you, but you don't have to have special skills just to come and do here at CAG.